Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute, a radio and television practical school. Identity Emma Wana or Pesa, waya a Juma, or radio, any television, so one or Pesa Ushia camera works, one or Pesa Ushia video editing. Anunti, sir, Wabia Journalism School, Anasa College of Education, Polytechnic in Wabia, Anasa University, Embo Senior High School in Wabia, na Iwaniswa de Unisa Pesa, waya Juma radio, so another TV swam. Ask Media Training Institute, and American for Eddie Amawo, or hostel at the Ma and Ma and the Mema, and file form ne our Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anasa Royal TV officer ewo enkran achibota ene ABC ene di enhwani mu omo ga rural bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrem 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Things in this town, can't you see?
Hello, good morning and welcome to Royal TV. This is your favorite program, Fact of Life, brought to you by Ask Media Training Institute. My name is Precious Bantazumi. Call me Precious Baby, yes, that's me. Today, our topic for discussion is mental illness with a psychiatrist from Pantai Psychiatric Hospital. He is a product of University of Ghana, Lagos. But before I introduce him, let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay with me.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute, a radio and television practical school. Identity Emma Wana or Pesa, waya a Juma, or radio, any television, so one or Pesa Ushia camera works, one or Pesa Ushia video editing. Anunti, sir, Wabia Journalism School, Anasa College of Education, Polytechnic in Wabia, Anasa University, Embo Senior High School in Wabia, na Iwaniswa de Unisa Pesa, waya Juma radio, so another TV swam. Ask Media Training Institute, and American for Eddie Amawo, or hostel at the Ma and the Mema. And file form ne our Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anasa Royal TV officer ewo enkran achibota ene ABC ene di enhwani mu omo ga rural bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrem 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Things in this town, can't you see?
Welcome back from the break. If you just tune in, you are right here with us on Royal TV on your favorite program, Fact of Life. As I said earlier, today we are going to talk about mental illness with Dr. Emmanuel Adai from Pantai Psychiatric Hospital. But before I go to him, let's take a look at these pictures. With these pictures, you can bear me witness that each and every day you come across such people on the street, but no one bothers to know what are the causes of this illness. Can this illness be curable? What can I do to help such a person? But rather, we concluded with our superstitious perception that they are paying for their evil deeds or crimes they've committed way back. But I promise you, before the end of the show, you'll get solutions to all these questions. Doc, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're looking good.
Thanks.
I hope the next time I'm not doing it.
Oh no.
That is just by the way. Doctor, please, I'd like to know who is a psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist is just a physician or a medical doctor who specializes in mental health or mental illness. Okay. That is, you treat people to be well, and if they get sick, you treat them mentally.
Okay, so a psychiatrist is a doctor that treats only mental...
We specialize in mental health.
Okay. So, what is mental illness?
Mental illness is a health condition that affects the person's thinking, emotion, and behavior. Basically, it makes you not to do things normally. If you are eating well, bathing well, communicating well, it will get to that stage where you wouldn't be able to do those things rightly as every other normal human being. So it affects your communication, your thinking, and your even bathing, eating. It affects everything of yours.
What is mental health?
Mental health is a psychological state where you behave satisfactorily to society's norms and beliefs and other things. So you are acting normally as every other person in society. Then we see you as you are mentally healthy.
Doctor, is there any difference between those two, the mental illness and mental health?
Mental health is the state where you are fine. I would just say that the absence of any sickness is health, is good health. So the opposite is when you don't function properly as a normal human being. Then we say,
What are the causes of this sickness?
Mental illness can be put into various causes. We can say emotional disorders, eating disorders, behavioral disorders, and psychotic disorders. And that these various, we will say this is what causes it, and then we will go to the biological or the social aspect of it. Biologically, it can be genetic, or social, it can be from trauma, from discrimination, from injury, a lot of things.
At what stage do we classify mental illness as a disability?
A disability is when you can't function properly. So mental illness, at the stage where you can't behave like any other animal human being. When they give you food, you see it as something different. You withdraw from people, you do things that any other person wouldn't do. Then we say it's a disability. Those are mainly the people we see on the streets. They can't do anything anymore for themselves.
So at this stage, can they get better again? Those ones that we classify as disability.
It's very difficult. We can treat them to a specific level, but for them getting to the stage where they will get to the normal stage, it's very difficult.
What are the various common types of mental illness?
Mental illness, as I said earlier, we grade them under various as emotional, behavioral, eating, psychotic, and those things. And then under these various broad types, then we have maybe schizophrenia and those little communication disorder and those stuff, all under the mental health.
So, doctor, it means you have to know the type of mental illness the person has before you can determine the cause.
Sure. That is when we diagnose the person. We ask the relatives that brought the person the basic informations about the person. It could be traumatic or depression or something else. So you can't just see a mentally ill patient and then you start treatment. You need to diagnose and see what really the main causes. Is it genetic or is social? And if it's social, what type of?
Can you tell us a little bit about the biological aspect?
The biological is when you are an offspring of somebody who had the disease before. So we would see, is it from your mother or is from the social aspect? If it's from your mother, then we say, or your father, then we say it's the biological source or cause.
Okay. So, what are the symptoms of mental illness?
Mental, if you were with somebody who all of a sudden start to withdraw from you. Withdrawal means he doesn't approach you anymore. He may come from work, then he gets into his room. He doesn't want to go and see anybody else. He eats abnormally. Maybe he'll be eating fast or more than he normally eats. And all those, you say the person is developing mental illness. Then you need to quickly seek medical attention.
Why is this sickness difficult for people to talk about?
It's because of the stigma attached to it, the stigmatization and discrimination. That is why mostly in African communities we don't want to talk about it. When your relative is sick, you want to keep it and treat it. And mostly we don't have the professional abilities to treat them at home, but then we want to keep them from society.
During my research, I came across something that if a normal person is having constant headache frequently, the best doctor the person is supposed to see is the psychiatrist. How true is this and why?
It is true, because psychiatrists are also trained as psychologists, so they know what really is wrong with you. Mostly people see going to a mental health professional as because you are mad. That is not the case. Anytime you have any behavioral changes or emotional disorders, you need to see a psychiatrist. That is it. It's not because you are mad.
This is just normal headache.
It is not normal. So far as it's consistent, it's coming, you need to seek medical attention from a psychiatrist.
Okay. I welcome you to the show. If you just joined us, today we are talking about mental illness with Dr. Emmanuel Adai from Pantai Psychiatric Hospital. Let's go to Dr. to continue the show. Doc, what are some of the challenges these people go through?
You mean the patient?
The patient.
Yeah, mostly in Ghana, for instance, we don't have the adequate health professionals. The nurses and the doctors are very few, and also we don't have the necessary logistics and equipment to treat them. Pantai, for instance, lacks a lot of amenities, even cars to visit places we don't have. So these are some of the challenges we face to treat the mental health patient.
So these challenges affect the patient?
Yes. It is not direct on them, but since it has effect on us, it is affecting them indirectly. Yeah.
Apart from that challenges that is coming from their treatment program, which other challenges do they go through in being in the streets, those things?
Well, they face risk, a lot of risk, because if they are in the street, car can knock them down, anything can happen to them. But apart from that, society doesn't help them. So far, as you said earlier in your initial submission, society sees them as they are paying for the law of karma. It's because of something they have done that is causing them that. So they don't want to help them in any way. That is the challenge they face.
I welcome you to the show if you just joined me. But before we continue the show, let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute, a radio and television practical school. Identity Emma Wana or Pese Waya Ejuma El radio and television so one or Pese Oshia camera works, one or Pese Oshia video editing. Anunti say Wabia journalism school, another college of education, polytechnic in Wabia, another university, and senior high school in Wabia. Na Iwaniswa de Unisa Pese Waya Juma radio so another TV swap. Ask Media Training Institute and American for Eddie Amawo or hostel at the Ma and the Mema. And found form ne our Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anasa Royal TV officer ewo enkran achibota ene ABC ene di enhwanimu omo oga rural bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrɛ 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Running things in this town, can't you see?
Welcome back from the break. If you just joined us today, we are talking about mental illness. Let's go to our doctor as we continue the discussion. Doc, I would like to hear more challenges that they go through.
Oh, okay.
I mean those on the street.
Okay. As I said earlier, they face challenges from cars, rain, anything at all that is on the street. They can easily be knocked down and killed. And people too don't really help them. Society doesn't help them because they feel.
We'll come to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. People don't really think about them, so they are just there, and anything at all can happen to them.
Okay. Doc, is this sickness curable?
I would say yes and no. Yes, because if it gets to the initial stage and it's detected early, it can be treated fully. But if it gets to that stage where it has destroyed you even emotionally, no matter how we treat you, you must be on the medication for life, something like that.
How many types of mental illness treatment?
We have a lot of mental illness, but normally what we see on the streets, which we know as mentally ill people, is the schizophrenia, the one that we normally see on the streets. So we say them as the people who are mentally ill. But if you have a headache, as you said earlier, and you go to you seek medical attention, it's a common type of mental illness, but we don't see it like that.
So, the treatment depends
on the type and the level of the sickness. If it is detected early, we can be treated fully. But if it is not, then it gets to that stage when you have to be on medication for life to stay.
The treatment doesn't have any specific name?
No.
Okay. Can spirit cause mental illness?
In the medical field, we don't know about spirits, so we can't say yes or no, but we hear it in society.
So the myth about people are mad because they are paying for a crime or sin they commit way back is just a thing? Yes,
it's just something, it's perception of people, which we can ascertain, so we just hear it and that is it.
Okay, Doc. How does this illness affect our spiritual life?
Oh, as every normal human being, you have a spiritual being. You are a spiritual being yourself and connect to a spiritual father or a God. So if you can't think appropriately, emotionally, and your behavior is in distort, there's no way you have a proper spiritual life.
Okay, Doc. How do I determine someone has the sickness?
As soon as you see the symptoms, the person is withdrawing from you, the person is thinking illogically. Then he comes back home and tells you, oh, I've seen Rollins on the street selling kose. How can they be selling kose on the street? So you realize that no, there's something wrong with my partner or relative in the house. Or he comes to the house, oh, I'm despite. How can you be despite when you are not despite? You get it? So the person starts to do things abnormally, or he withdraws from you. He comes back from work and he wants to be indoor throughout. If you start to see all these signs, then you help the person seek medical attention as early as possible.
Okay. Doc, can broken heart lead to mental illness?
Sure. As I said earlier, that's depression. Depression can lead to. So if the person is thinking too much due to that broken heart, to lead to depression, and if it's not treated early, it can cause mental illness, which will be the permanent disability.
There's this myth that a person with mental problem or mental illness is unpredictable and violent. How true is this and why?
It is not all of them. If you see people who have gone through post-traumatic disorders, that is, maybe he had an accident and it occurred, or he saw a shooting incident which killed the parents, that person automatically, when he gets mad, will be violent. Any small thing he wants to attack. So it depends on the mental illness that will make the person violent.
So it's not
all mentally ill people that are violent.
Okay, no. I have a colleague, a friend, or a relative who has this sickness. How should I do to help?
You help by helping him or her seek medical attention, or drawing his or her attention to medical professionals who can help. That is maybe by sending the person to the hospital if you can, or drawing the attention of the relatives who can send that person to hospital.
Okay, so in this condition, how should I relate to such person?
It has not gotten to the stage where you'll be afraid of the person, that the person will harm you. You can even approach the person and tell the person politely, I've seen these changes in you, so can we visit? If the person objects, you can see the family members to help send the person to the hospital.
But would the person be offended?
That is what I'm saying. You don't just approach by saying, "Oh, you are mad. Let's go to." No.
So
in a way, let's say at work he's been approaching you normally, you talk normally, but these days he doesn't come to you. Say, "Oh, we can go to him and say, oh, these days you don't get closer to me. Is there anything wrong?" From that stage, then he will get to know that you are caring. So the next proposal you make, he would want to buy into it to see what really is wrong with him, because really he will also be feeling that there's something wrong with him.
So these people are not dangerous to go close to?
No, when it starts, it's just normal. Like it will start and then will be grading up, upgrading before you know it develops into.
So if someone has this sickness, what is the possibility outcome that the person will be normally?
That's as I said earlier. That is when it's detected early and treated early.
What if it's not detected early?
Then there's no way the person will get well fully. The person has to live on therapy and medication for life.
Therapy?
Yeah.
How does that?
Therapy is, you don't give medicine to you don't administer drugs to the person. That is when maybe it has affected the person's communication or behavior. So you help by a psychologist who helps the person to talk, to do other household activities too. It's just like you are making the person learn again.
So in that case, psychologists
will come in, yes.
Illness.
Yes. By therapy.
By therapy?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we continue the show, I would like to acknowledge my proud sponsor. This program is sponsored by ACT Media Training Institute. If you dream of becoming a TV presenter, a radio presenter, a cameraman, a movie editor, then I personally recommended ACT Media Training Institute for you. ACT Media have the qualified teachers and the scientific equipment to make your dream come true. ACT Media have 2 locations. You can locate them at Kumasi, Ahunjo in Shaisu. They share the same building with Royal TV. You can also locate them at Ashimota ABC Junction on the 2nd floor of the Royal Bank. You can call them on this number 0540 102366 0540 102366. Thank you. Now to continue the show. Okay, Doc, what effect does this sickness done to relatives around them?
In society, if you hear that your family member is sick or mentally ill, then the stigmatization affects the whole household. People see you as the place where the mad person is, so they see everybody in the house as not normal, or there's something wrong with that person. As the society sees it that, oh, maybe they have done something wrong, which is why that person is in that condition.
Someone that have this sickness, how many years can the person live?
Oh, that I can't tell, but if the person is not affected by any other, maybe car knocking the person down or those accidents, the person can live as any normal human being for a very long time.
Okay. At what age, like people of what age normally have this sickness?
Mostly we don't have a specific age, but normally it happens between 14 to 30 years. 14 to 30 years. That is when it starts and develops. If, let's say, there's something worrying you and you don't treat it, it starts to develop, and by that age, 30 years, it will develop into the main illness if not treated. Then.
Okay, Doc, because of time, our last question. Someone that have this sickness and has already been treated, how should the society, friend and relative relate to him?
Oh, we should be each other's keeper. We should help the person come back into society. That is not stigmatizing, seeing that person as, oh, you are an evildoer, that's why you've gone through that.
Okay. So, your last words or advice to the viewers out there?
Okay, thank you. As individuals, you don't know when you will get sick or not. Mental illness is just like any other sickness which can attack anybody. So we shouldn't see them and stigmatize or discriminate against them.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. I would like to invite you again if you're coming.
Thanks.
Right.
I will.
Alright, viewers, we've come to the end of the show. I have these few words for my viewers out there or relatives that have mental people at the hospital or on the street. What is broken can be mended. Hot head can be healed. No matter how dark the sun is, no matter how dark it gets, the sun is going to rise again. This is where I stand and I end the show. This program was brought to you by Arts Media Training Institute. Today our topic was mental illness and our guest was Dr. Emmanuel Adai from Pantan Psychiatric Hospital. My name is Precious Banta. Call me Precious Baby. Yeah, that's me. Chill, but don't free. See you next time, next week.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ask Media Training Institute, a radio and television practical school. Identity Emma Wana or Pesa or a Juma or radio and television so one or Pesa Ocean camera works, one or Pesa Ocean video editing. And unti say Wabia Journalism School, another College of Education, Polytechnic in Wabia, another University, and Senior High School in Wabia. Na Iwaniswa de Unisa Pesa or Juma radio so another TV swap. Ask Media Training Institute and American for Eddie Amawo or hostel at the Ma and the Mema. And unti found form ne our Royal TV officer ewo Kumase ahoju enhyaye so anase Royal TV officer ewo enkran achibota ene ABC ene di enhwanimu omo oga rural bank na esro hwa ahomatofo so a obetumi afrɛ 0540102366 ana 0560140932. Ask Media Training Institute osi bisa near the Bema.
Things in this town, can't you see?